Hi guys, it's Nancy, and before we get started, I want to show you guys my new Glassboard. And in case you haven't heard of this company, this board is bigger than the old Tim Holtz one I had, and it's magnetic. So this was an 18 by 24 magnetic glass craft mat sent to me as a gift from Tracy and Chow for my birthday, and they got it customized so it has the FSC logo on it. And this is just some Wendy Vecchi magnets I had, but it sticks to it no problem. So I just had to say, if you don't have one of these, oh my gosh, you guys, I love it. I love how bright it is. I love my logo on there. Tracy has a discount code and an affiliate link, so I will link that down below if you think about getting one of these. I put it off for the longest time because I thought, well, I have my Tim Holtz one, but the Tim Holtz one, the little feet fell off the back of it, and it's not magnetic. So this is really cool that they thought about me, and this is slightly bigger because it's 18 by 24. Anyway, I digress. So we are going to do some hot foiling. I have my glimmer plate out. I believe this is Geo something plate. I'm going to put that on here. Got my foiling friend. I don't really need my foiling friend, but we're going to leave that on there. I don't have tape on this one. And put that down like that. And I wanted to show you guys, actually, this is kind of big. It was snagging in the corner, so I'm going to leave it like this. This is what we're going to be using today. This is black glossy cardstock from the Paper Cut. It comes in this 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 already cut. You get 25 in here, and I already foiled one, and look how beautiful it turned out. So I thought I would do some more, and then I can just simply put these on card fronts. So here is an A2 card front. It fits perfectly, and I can put any kind of sentiment on there. I have a whole bunch of hot foil sentiments that I can use. Let me grab one here. So when you make these ahead of time, so these are kind of die cut out, you can put anything on here. And they're really simple cards. So I know some of you guys were looking for black glossy cardstock. I don't have an affiliate with them, but I always like to support small companies. And this company is always at the craft shows. So if you get a chance to check them out, go check them out. But they are the papercut.com. And this is their black glossy postcards. I don't think they sell this in a bigger size, honestly. So let's try it out. I did order some from Amazon, which has not arrived yet, which is 8 1/2 by 11. So when that comes, I'll let you know. But in the meantime, let's just foil some here. I'm going to use some more Crafty Critta Blue Bonnet. Both of these guys hot foils. Let me do a couple of Blue Bonnet real quick. And then we'll do a couple in Crafty Critta. Both companies will give you excellent foils. Let me cut a little piece off of here. And what you're going to do is, pretty side of foil touches the plate. And we're going to put the cardstock in the middle there. Oh, I may have cut this a little too short. I think we'll be okay. And cover that and click the button, and we'll go 60 seconds. That one is, Blue Bonnet doesn't really have names. It's just Blue Bonnet Red Sparkly Hot Foil. So I'm going to make a couple of these panels, and then I will turn them into cards. Someone asked the other day, how do you know the difference when you get the foils from Crafty Critta? And in case you guys didn't know, we always have a discount with Crafty Critta. It's 5% off. It's FSC05. So here is toner foil. It comes in a white label, and it says toner foil. Here is their hot foil. So they distinctly put the names hot foil. The codes are also hot. This is just F for foil. So never mix up your foils. I keep them in 2 separate baskets. And in this case, I want to use hot foils. Okay, my machine is done blinking. So let's run this through. I'm just like shocked that everything fits on my mat, because it used to wobble when I get things off the edge of the mat, and now it all fits. I'm so excited. I'll go breaking it now, Nance. Okay, here we go. Just gonna let that cool down. Now we're gonna use gold dust. Oh, this is gonna look really pretty on there. And this is wide enough that I don't have to waste foil unrolling it this way. I can unroll it this way and use less foil, because these rolls are wider than some of the other Hot Foil Company rolls. Bluebonnet rolls are very wide, very long. Some of the other Hot Foil companies are a little shorter. So again, pretty side is always touching the plate. And the plates are a little bigger. You can see that? They're a little bigger, so that's good. And then I just kind of feel and make sure that it's on there. Because this is a background, it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Oh, this purple foil was Bluebonnet purple foil. You'll have to go to Facebook to order from her website. It's like a satin purple. You can only order Bluebonnet from Facebook. We'll link the links down below, but she does ship internationally. She has hot foils, which she calls hot foil or foil quill foil, and then toner foils she calls laminator foils. Okay, and let's reveal the Crafty Critta, or this is the Bluebonnet, and then we'll reveal the Crafty Critta. Why is that not blinking yet? Okay. And you want to let your foil cool down before you reveal it. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And save these, because we can do waste foil, and I will show that to you guys as well. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty and sparkly. And I'm going to cut some white paper, because I wanted to see, I meant to do this experiment a little while ago. One, they do have a matching layering stencil, but two, they have this embossing folder, and I never checked to see if this lines up. It's not a 3D embossing folder. It's a regular embossing folder. It's called Geo Screen. Let's just look here. If I look through this, will it line up? You guys, I think we're not close, sort of. No, the embossing folder is slightly wider. Okay, so that answers that. The embossing folder is slightly bigger and wider apart, so it's not going to line up. Okay, well, at least I know. But I know that the stencil lines up. So we'll do a couple in white. Cut some Crafty Critta paper. So I use the 250 GSM for my hot foiling. It is your personal preference and how tight your machine is. The 200 GSM is a little bit thinner, and the 200 GSM I like in my toner printer. This I think is too thick for most people's toner printers if you're going to be doing toner foiling. So let's just cut a couple sheets of this. And I usually cut and foil A2 size. If I foil a little crooked, which is 5.5 by 4 1/4. If I foil a little crooked, I can kind of straighten it out and make it a little smaller, like 5 1/4 by 4. So that's why I like to do that size. Okay, so we're done blinking here. And I want to thank you guys again. The birthday cards are rolling in still for Leah and I just am overwhelmed and humbled by all of your well wishes. Thank you guys, everyone. Okay, we're going to set that aside and let that cool. Let's do... Let me see here. This is black, which is night sky, because I want to do this on the white. This is a glossy, not opaque like the Spellbinders. And then we'll do a couple in that, and then we'll stencil them. And we'll see how the black does on waste foil, the black paper. This paper. All right, here we go. This was gold. Oh, geez, I forgot already. Gold dust. Gold dust from Crafty Critta. Stunning. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Black, really, black is meant for foiling. It's just so stunning and pretty. Look at all that sparkle. Oh my gosh, so pretty. And I have all these pretty panels now, and I'm going to show you guys how to do the waste foiling. And again, these are all hot foil. Now, you can waste foil with toner sheets, or you can waste foil with the hot foil plate. There's a big scratch in this foil, and I think that happened from laying on the desk. And this is why we want to take care of our foils, because they are so delicate that scratch will pass through on the front of the foil, so I may have to cut that panel down. Let me grab my hot foil plate. So I'm going to take that off. That's a little warm. We're going to put that on to warm up. It's definitely stuck on there. Okay. And we're going to reverse foil or waste foil. Let's start with this purple one. And same black glossy card. And I'm going to try to line it up with the design so that it's not crooked. Okay, And normally I do shim this. Let's just do one shim right now. Anytime I'm doing waste foiling, I do shim it. So I'm going to shim that, put that back on the platform to heat up. And let's reveal how this looks. Very nice. Very nice. Super glossy black foil. Perfect. See that shine? Okay, now let's test out the magnets and the layering stencils here. Gonna get ink on my new thing. It's okay. Okay, so I want to try to line this up best as I can so none of that black foil lines come through. This is layer 1. I have a little number 1 under my thing there. Okay, let's grab some blending brushes and some ink. I am going to go off the wall and do red and purple, you guys. Yes, we're going to do red and purple because those are so weird of colors. I think they're going to look great together. Get ink on my glass mat. We're just breaking this thing right in. Now these magnets aren't super strong. They're holding the stencil down, but it is a little wiggly, so I may have to get the Glassboard magnets. That's okay. I normally just use my waffle flower mat anyway. I don't normally use the magnets. And this is the Crafty Critta paper, so you guys will see how good it takes ink too. Okay, layer 1. Oh yeah, there's a couple layers to this, but we'll just do 2 for now. Ooh, that is pretty. Now I can go to layer 2. Layer 2 is going to be other side of those squares. I'm going to do that in red too, so I'll come back to that. I want to see how this red and purple are going to look together, so let's do this one in purple. You can use washi tape too. Okay, let's get in with the purple here. This is Grape Crush from Catherine Pooler. Let me just do it this way. That paper just soaks up the ink. Wow. Nice and saturated. Okay, try to flip this without moving it too much. Okay, definitely inky fingers. Ooh, that looks cool. Okay. That looks really neat. Okay, I'm going to give that a second to dry. Going to wipe my fingers and my Glassboard mat. I have a little bit of Ultra Clean in here. That's just like a hairspray bottle, by the way, guys. Look at how nice that cleans up. Oh, I'm very happy. I'm so happy. Okay, let's see how this waste foil came out. So this is using that same black cardstock. And we're using the waste foil, and I have one shim in here. We'll do another one and see how it comes out. We'll do it on the white cardstock. Because this black cardstock is glossy. So it should foil beautifully. So we're going to pull that aside and just let that be. And then we're going to do another one on white cardstock. Okay, and again, one shim. Put that back on. Okay, let's reveal. That scratch is definitely going to show up in there. But it still looks good. I'll be able to cut that down. Wow, that is so pretty. Oh, missed that corner there. Wow, so this paper takes negative foil beautifully. That looks great. I mean, that is completely clear. So never throw away your negative foil because you can use it on different projects. And anything that's a glossy coating like this works great. Okay, let's see how that one comes up. So for those of you guys that took the 101 foiling classes, I really wanted you to focus on white paper and learning your machine. And this is where you can, once you have that down, practice with other papers. Now, I'm still trying to find a good quality vellum, so don't try vellum yet. But most glossy card, foil card, mirror card, they will foil really well. And this cardstock I knew with the glossy coating would do well with the hot foil. Okay. Let's see how the white does. So I want to know in the comments, do you have a Glassboard or do you have the Tim Holtz one, or you just use whatever's on the table, which is fine. I've had the Tim Holtz one for a couple of years, and I loved it. I used it for everything. I cut my foil on it with a rotary cutter. I've done ink blending on it. I've done mixed media. I've done a lot of stuff on it, and it works out great. I certainly was not expecting this from my friends, but I am very thankful to have it and grateful that they thought about me, and that it has the FSC logo on it. Makes me even happier. Okay. Let's see how the Crafty Critta foil does with foiling the waste, or Crafty Critta paper foiling the waste. I want to do this gold because I think this gold is going to be stunning on black. Okay, here we go. This is the Bluebonnet waste foil on the Crafty Critta cardstock. And you can see another perfect specimen. Although this line is on my foil plate. I saw it earlier. It's not pressing the foil in there. I got to get that off the foil plate. So that just tells me that if there's something on your foil plate, you should probably remove it, because it was on the other one too. See? There's like a sticky line on there. I'm going to show you guys how to get that off. But otherwise, fabulous. So where is the original? So here is the original. Here is the waste foil. One piece of foil, 2 card bases. Here is the original. Here is the waste foil. And this is using white card instead of black card. Beautiful. Now we'll have this one go through and we'll see how it looks. And I got to clean up that little mark. So how you clean that up is a little bit 100% acetone. You don't want to use just rubbing alcohol because it may not be strong enough. And acetone is basically fingernail polish remover, but you want 100% acetone, no additives, no conditioners, no vitamin E, none of that stuff. Okay, no cuticle oil, 100% acetone. I'm going to show you how to clean that up in just a second. Let's feed this one through. I saw the mark. I didn't think it was going to affect my foiling, but now we know. Oh, I'm going in crooked here. Hold on. I don't say back up, but this is going in crooked. Let's straighten this out. Okay, there we go. Okay, see that? That's on there. And that's just sticky residue from another project. So we're going to take a little bit of this acetone onto paper towel. Ooh, listen to that sizzle. And you can see that sticky residue is coming right off. So anytime you have any leftover foil on your plate or these plates, just use that little bit of acetone and it will take it off. Now my acetone's dried up. Although it doesn't hurt anything to leave that on the plate. It looks pretty, but I know some of you guys don't like that. You want to take it off. Just rub it a little bit and it'll take all those marks off. There we go. Okay. All right, now let's retry this. And what colors do we have? Let's try the black foil with the white cardstock. Okay, and this is pretty much dry. Cool. You can really see that black foil light up when the light hits it. And the ink has dried to a matte finish. That's kind of neat. Okay, so here we have the original. Now this is the white Crafty Critta paper with Crafty Critta foil. Oh wait, this is black cardstock. Sorry, this is not white cardstock. Black lines, black cardstock. Ooh, pretty. Do I have one more? We're going to see that one in a second. Do we have one more? I have some that I foiled with vellum. I guess this will be the true test of how they came out. This one that looks underfoiled, so I don't think that's going to transfer very well. This one might be a little bit better transfer, but I don't want to waste my cardstock on that. I want beautiful transfers. Okay, let's see how this one is, and this will be the last one to reveal for tonight. My plate keeps going in wonky. Here we go. Let's go straight away. Okay, this is the black Crafty Critta foil called Night Sky on white Crafty Critta paper. And again, this is the 250 GSM Crafty Critta paper. Oh, I got a little underfoiling on that spot there. Let me see here. Couple of spots that it underfoiled. Nothing big there. There. It almost looks like something is stuck in there. Definitely glitter or something stuck in there. So when this happens, you can embellish over it. You can take a glue pen and glue over it. I'm just going to take a black marker or black jelly pen and color it. Camouflage it. And then I'll know either to cut this off or put my sentiment over it. These kinds of mistakes happen all the time. Do not let it discourage you from your foiling. We have dust, we have pets, we have glitter, we have embossing powder. We have all those things in our craft room. So now I'm just going to let that dry, and then I'll probably cut this down and put my sentiment right over that. And since it's going to be a background, no one's going to notice. You could try to go back in and refoil it, but there's such tiny little spots, it really does look like I probably got glitter on there. But that foil is glossy. Ooh, that's pretty. All right, guys, so here is the black Night Sky Crafty Critta hot foil on white Crafty Critta 250 GSM cardstock. Here is the waist foil, which came out okay, not perfect, but okay. And then here is the black glossy cardstock from the paper cut with the 24 karat gold hot foil from Crafty Critta. And here is the waist foil, both on that black glossy cardstock. Here is red glitter hot foil from Blue Bonnet on that black glossy cardstock. And the waist foil on the Crafty Critta. Looks great. And the purple satin hot foil from Blue Bonnet, also on the black glossy cardstock and the waist foil. So I've used the two companies that I recommend most, which is Blue Bonnet and Crafty Critta hot foils here. And then the two papers that I used were the black glossy cardstock from the paper cut and the white DIY toner paper, which you can find from Crafty Critta. If you want to order from Blue Bonnet, again, they do ship internationally. You have to order through Facebook. I'll put the link down below. And if you want to order from Crafty Critta, they ship from Australia. again, internationally. Just keep in mind, if you are in the US, the US dollar converts cheaper than the Australian dollar. So if it's for example, if it's $20 Australian, it'll come back maybe $16 American. So it's a little cheaper for you. And just keep in mind, again, they are shipping from Australia. So check them out. And then the foiling plate that I used is from Spellbinders. I will put that link down below, as well as if you are interested in starting hot foiling with a Glimmer system, Scrapbook.com has a wonderful deal on the new Platinum machine. But I'll link that and the Spellbinders machine for you guys. Thanks for watching. If you learned something new today, please give my video a thumbs up and keep on foiling. Bye, guys.